Alrighty, guys, so Adobe reported earnings this morning, and let me tell you, that stock is collapsing. We got to break it down in this video, and of course, we got to break down the stock market. We're going to go over SPY, Triple Q. We're going to talk, what am I doing with my hands? Well, we got a lot to break down, all right? So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, get your 13 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit, and your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All those free stocks are linked down below. And let's dive into the video, guys. So it's about 10:45 a.m. right now on the good old East Coast, and we have the markets pretty much all over the place. What else is new, right? We're going to break down, again, SPY, Triple Q in this video, and SPY, as of now, is down 0.4%, and Triple Q is down 0.8%, as the Russell is up 0.1%, and we have the Dow pretty much at break even. So crazy, well, I don't want to say a crazy day so far, but you guys know it's been crazy in the stock market the past couple of weeks. And really, today so far, yesterday, and in the aftermarket on what day was that? Today's what? Thursday? I'm losing track of the days. I think that was on Tuesday aftermarket. We've been consolidating the past couple of days, really the past day and a half, I guess you could say. And as of now, SPY is pretty much holding flat. You know, it's holding in that range that we called out yesterday. We talked about it between 392 on the bottom side here on SPY and about 395.6 on the top side, right? So we're trading in this little $4 or $5 window like we have been. We're still in that window, guys. We're still consolidating as of now. And Triple Q, I think it's the same thing based on, last I checked. Look at this right now. Triple Q is holding pretty steady at the lows from yesterday and the low from the close on Tuesday, which was right around, or rather right at the close on Tuesday, 292, 293. So that's held pretty steady past 2 days roughly. And on the top side, resistance, we have resistance at about 296.7-ish, roughly, that little range. So we're in this consolidation zone on Triple Q and on SPY, and I said this yesterday, I'll say it again, if Triple Q breaks under 290, I expect a big leg down probably to, from there, probably towards the 270s, to be completely honest with you guys. And if SPY were to break under, I think the big resistance on SPY is 390. If that point were to break the lows from about a week ago, earlier in September, we're probably going to go to 370s, in my opinion. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comments. And I don't want to focus too much on the markets in this video because we got to talk about Adobe. Adobe is completely and utterly collapsing right now. The stock's down 13.5%. It is down $50 a share. And who said they wanted to buy Adobe, guys? I was talking about this, no joke, yesterday, and you all know, all my people out there that watch the content, you know that I've been talking about Adobe for quite some time now. So it's getting time. It's getting time for me to buy Adobe. It's getting time, guys. They reported earnings this morning, and they didn't do well. I guess they did pretty well. Revenue came in at $4.43 billion. That was record revenue that came in line with the estimates. So it's not like they crushed the estimates, but they did beat EPS estimates. That's good, I guess. $3.40 versus $3.33 estimated, and a lot of their revenue, a majority of their revenue, you guys probably know, comes from subscriptions. That came in at $4.13 billion, which was up from $3.66 billion a year ago. And the reason, in my opinion, and I mean, it's pretty much, I don't want to say it's a fact, but I mean, come on, guys. The reason why the stock is falling is because of this acquisition. They announced a $20 billion acquisition. They're buying Figma, and I'll be honest, I don't know much about Figma, me personally, but they are a design company, and this is a collaborative graphics editing tool used in digital design and prototyping. Figma has become a growing competitor to Adobe, to one of their products, Adobe XD, in recent years, providing similar UI and UX services. Adobe, I mean, guys, listen, this is a company that the market cap is, I forget, 300 billion, something like that. Maybe not 300 billion. It probably was at the peak. I mean, probably not anymore. Maybe I'm way off on that. They're not 300 billion. I'm going to sound like a moron now. They're 150 billion now. Okay, yeah, they were 300 billion roughly at the peak. So now they're a $150 billion market cap with today's drop of 13-14%. So they were like, instead of competing with this little company here, Figma, we're just going to go buy them. I mean, they have money to do that. They're able to do that. So I believe they did it in half cash, half stock. So it's not all cash, all stock. Half cash, half stock. And actually, before we even dive deeper into this, let's transition over to the actual earnings release. Let's see here, guys. Do we have it? We have it. And if you all are finding value, by the way, in this video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I appreciate you all. As always, let's try and run that like button up. It helps me out overall in the YouTube algorithm. So Adobe reports record revenue in Q3, yada, yada, yada. We already talked about that. And I really want to just go down here and show you guys without spending too much time on this stuff because I don't want to bore you all. Wait a second. Where's the I think it's down more. Bear with me here, guys. This is I probably should have had this outlined before. I'm looking for the revenue. Or we could actually look at the balance sheet first. I mean, the balance sheet right here is looking pretty solid. This is the condensed consolidated balance sheets. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Oh, statements of income. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Perfect. It was right at the top. I mean, yeah, it's usually at the top, right? Here we go. Subscription revenue, $4.1 billion. Like I mentioned, you guys can see that right here at the top. Last year, they did 3.6, so that actually grew, like I mentioned, year over year. And total revenue also grew as well, where a lot of companies are declining, their revenues are flat. Adobe, by no means, is in its infancy as a company. It's not growing revenues at 100% or anything crazy like that anymore. But it's by no means flat, and in a rough environment right now, a recession that we're living in, it's growing nicely. And I think this will continue into the future for sure. And you guys, if you've looked at the numbers of Adobe, you probably will agree with me there. And if you understand the business, total revenue came in at $4.4 billion. Last year, it was $3.9 billion. So that's growing. What is that? I don't know the percentage on that. It's not crazy, but it is growth nonetheless. A lot of that came from subscription, like I said, product, and then we have services and other. And, gross profit, you guys can see, is increased year over year and on a 9 months ended basis year over year. Let's see what else we have here. I want to look at quickly the current assets. You guys can see right now, current assets, total current assets are sitting at $8.4 billion. They have cash and cash equivalents of just shy of $2 billion. Trade receivables, prepaid expenses, total right around $2.7 billion combined there. So total current assets, again, roughly $8.5 billion, as total current liabilities are, drum roll please, $7.5 billion. That is good. We want to see a current ratio, at least I do, of over a 1. That means they could, pay off current liabilities with current assets. That's solid. That's one of the key things I look at for balance sheet health there. And let's see, cash flows. We're not going to dive into the cash flow statement here, but you guys can see cash and cash equivalents at the end of the period for, when was it? September 2nd. It's decreased a little bit, September 2nd. It's decreased a little bit year over year, but, we're going to have to analyze that a little bit more to really figure out where the money's going, which we're not going to do that in this video. So overall, guys, this is, I don't want to say a complicated statement to look at right now, but we can't dive fully into it in this short YouTube video. But what you guys have to realize is Adobe is a growing company. They're profitable. They have a great moat, in my opinion. And clearly, they're doing well in the midst of a recession right now that we're living in. Whether you want to categorize it as 2 straight quarters of GDP decline, whether you want to look at unemployment, whatever. In this turmoil that we're in, they're still growing. Gross profit is still moving up year over year, and I'm looking to buy the stock. But I got to dive deeper into this Figma. Deal because, again, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I don't know a whole ton about Figma. So probably during today's, really after I film this video, I'm going to look deeper into Figma. I'm going to look deeper into the deal. And to be honest, I don't think it changed much of, it shouldn't change much of my investing thesis, but I'm not just going to go fully on in right now and dive in with the starter position quite yet. I'm going to be patient and look deeper into Figma because this is what's causing the stock to go down. Maybe I'm missing something here that other people are not missing. And I'll probably end up buying, especially if this gets to the low 300s, but we shall see. I will do an update video on that, guys. And quickly before we wrap the video up, if you're still here, I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you all for sticking through the end. If you're still here, let's quickly look at some stocks that are moving. We have 3 at the top of my watch list that are moving. Number 1's Las Vegas Sands, which, guys, what did I say yesterday? I called this out. Markets are getting destroyed today. Las Vegas Sands is up 4.5%. We're moving past $40, or at least we're going to test it. And if it breaks $40, we're going to get a huge push towards mid-high 40s, in my opinion. We have CCL moving right now, which is up 4%. It's looking like it's going to test a multi-week resistance at about 1140 to about 1150. If that point breaks on CCL, watch out above. It could catch fire pretty quickly. And we have DraftKings today, guys. Look at that. Up yet again, 4%. I think we called this out yesterday. So you guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Make sure to subscribe because we call these stocks out every single day. We have an inverse head and shoulders on DraftKings. We called it out yesterday. Now the right shoulder is really starting to play out. And to be honest, I feel like this could go 20 plus in the short term. That's just my opinion. So before we wrap the video up, we're about to wrap the video up. Let's look at the markets because right now SPY is it's getting really ugly. Now it's down 0.7%. Really big nosedive, since we started filming this video about not even 10 minutes ago. I mean, Jesus, guys, this thing has, completely collapsed in the past 10, 15 minutes. Now Triple Q is down 1.4% where it was just down 0.78% when I started filming. So this looks like Triple Q, call me crazy, but it looks like it's about, well, it already took the lows out from a couple of days ago, yesterday and the day before. This looks like it wants to go to the lows now from earlier in September, 290. And we're pretty much right there. If that point breaks, I'm telling you guys, this is going to get ugly. SPY is going to get ugly as well if it takes out 388. We're almost there, guys. So what do you think? I'm going to wrap the video up here. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't done so already, get your 13 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be up to $2,000. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And don't forget to also get your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited down below in the description box or go to stocksurfest.com/Webull. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Are you buying Adobe? Are you buying Adobe? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you later, guys. Peace out.